What's up, YouTube? Making this video for the guys that don't know how to shave their beards, line it up and stuff. So I'm gonna give y'all some of the things I do, little tips and stuff. But should be pretty easy. If you guys don't have any trimmers like liners, you go the cheap route. You go to Walmart, get this little thing right here. It comes with, it's a beard liner. It comes with guards and stuff like that, and oil and stuff like that. Or you could have the other one, the fancy one. Let me show you. Hold on. Or you can have these. These are barbers liners. You know, when you go to Sally's beauty supply store, where they sell all the liners and trimmers and stuff like that. Now these the newer ones. Okay. These gonna run between 60 to 80 depending on your location. So the things you will need, you'll need a brush to clean your liners. You're gonna need a comb for your beard. You're gonna need some cleaning and lubrication for your trimmers. Alright, so I won't be using these. These are more advanced. So I'm gonna be using the small gold ones that you could go to Walmart or like a Dollar General, Family Dollar, and get these. These run you, I'm trying to remember, between $20 to $28, I believe. The first thing you want to do, you gotta clean these things. You don't want, you probably lining somebody else up. You don't want to cross-contaminate. You want to make sure that the blade is not snagging, it's not being stuck, it's smooth running. You want to snag your beard that hurts. So get you this. I'm trying to have it focused, but it's not focusing. But anyway, it's a coolant, even for your, this is for all clippers. The one for the hair, everything, two liners. When your clippers are overheating, if you cut in people's hair or even yours, and your clippers and your liners overheating and it's hot, you spray this on, it cool it down. This also disinfects. It's a lubricant. It's a cleaner, and it prevents rust. But all you gotta do, turn them on, and you spray in here. You hear the difference? So you're gonna let it run for a while. Rotate it back and forth like this. Let the oil drip off. Turn them off. You want to do that every time before you cut someone else's hair or your own. And then get you a square piece of tissue. And go. You want to pinch it. Try to grab whatever hair or whatever's in there. Okay. So, I had a lot of different beard styles. The last one I was rocking was short, real short, like cut right here. Go up like that. But I finna grow the whole beard out so it's more fuller, and it's about to be winter time. So a full beard I'm gonna start rocking now. And we're gonna try to keep it as high as possible. Every guy, one side is better than the other one. This the weak side. I got hair spots right here, like it's real light. But we're gonna do our best. First thing you do, get your comb. Make sure it's clean. Rinse it out under hot water. If you got to put soap on it, put your palms together, lather it up, rinse it off with hot water. But you want to comb it. You want to comb it down. You want to comb it sideways, back. Yeah, under your neck. Mustache. I'm gonna trim the mustache. So, first thing we're gonna do is align the mustache. That's the focal point. So, You gotta make your mouth like this, bite down, and smile. You got a straight line. So whenever you're doing lineups, go to the line, start there, and you pull down away. Make a line, pull down, and keep these straight. Don't go like this. Don't go like that. Keep them straight. And go down. Okay? See? That's one thing that you guys got down now. Now, the neck. So you see people with a line up here, some be line here, but this is how you're supposed to do it. You find your Adam's apple right here and put your finger right on top of it. Then you put your liners where your finger at. This is going to be your guideline for a full beard. And then you put your head down. That's the focal point. Okay? So you line up with your nose, lip to the Adam's apple. Then you want to go straight across. Straight across. Okay? Never keep your head down. You look in the mirror. Just go straight across from that side all right to that side. Straight. Don't try to curve it. We're gonna do that last. You gotta do this. We're gonna do all that last. Okay. Now you pull your skin and you shave up to the line that you just made. Do it slow because you don't want to go past it. Shave it up. Stop at the line. Alright. Got it all nice and cleaned up. Make sure you stretching the skin. You want to get all the hair. You don't want no spots. And this will help prevent hair bumps. So no, you also can get hair bumps from dirty liners. So that's another thing. And you guys want to start a routine washing your face, scrubbing it, your neck, beard, every day. When you brush your teeth, every day, hopefully you guys are brushing your teeth You want to wash your face, scrub, scratch it, open those pores up. Soapy. You want it real soapy. Then you rinse off. Get a hot towel. Turn your hot water on the faucet. Get your a hot towel. Wring your water out. Sit on your beard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rub. Okay. And then, if you have oil, like hair, any type of hair oil, you want to put that on your beard, on your neck. Okay. Smoother skin, less irritation, and it helps your hair grow. Now, what we're gonna do next is to line the back where the ear at. So, to make it easier for new guys, use your comb. Make a line. You want to make a straight line. Okay. Then you want to turn on, make the line, pull back. Like that. Okay. You already have a natural line, so line your comb up with your natural line. See? Now you have your line. Go to the other side. Find your natural line. Your natural line. Come up. Now, you got your straight line right here. Got your straight line right here. Now it's a little square right here. Wait, what we gonna do now? We're gonna round this part. See that? Square. Now, you could probably pull it off with this. Let me see. But I'd rather freehand. So what I do, pull the skin back and visualize the line being round. You don't have that far to go. You only gonna cut off like this much of hair right here, just to make it round. All right. Now, clean it. Get your brush, clean it. I hope y'all can pick up my audio. I don't have a mic. And guys, do your best to try to visualize a rounded connection. That's why I didn't want to use that comb. I didn't want to make it nice square, like straight. I'm like, curve it. You gotta make it curve. So, once again, when clean it, get all the hair out. You want no restriction in your liners. These are old. These is about 5 years old or something like that. But they still cut. You know, these are used for like people with sensitive skin. That's why I use these on. The other ones, probably two times and been done with it. But with those, if you really don't know what you're doing, it's hard for you to look at one thing and make a mistake. You probably try to do that, and then mess it up. With these being shorter, see the other one's about this long. These ones shorter. It's more controllable. Or if you got both, use these first and then use the other one second to make it more crispy. You know, I don't care about it being crispy because I'm working on filling my beard in. So, and the more crispier it looks, the more flaws you see. This is like a more natural way. I mean, it looks better than what it was. So now, this is the tricky part. This is my good side. This always feeling good. But this side dips. It's light right here, and it's real light right here. But I try my best to keep it full as possible. Another thing I'm about to start using is this little roller. I don't know what it's called, but it got little tiny needles on there. You roll it, not till you bleed. Okay. That's why you gotta do all this scrubbing with the soap and stuff. You gotta open these pores up so your hair will start growing. You use the roller. There's no really time limit on this. I don't know. You know, I've been had this, but I don't use it. But I'm gonna start using it. So I'm just gonna do a couple passes. And call it one. Put it back up. Alright, so whatever side comb you use, you gotta remember, because you want to be the same on both sides. So I'm gonna use the thicker side on the top part, the thinner side, the smaller side on down. Then you gotta find your top part with your beard, which is right here, and the top part to the other beard. Well, I mean, your mustache, the top part of your mustache to the top part of the beard. You want to try to find the most fullest part of your beard and make a line. Fucking ant. So Let me see. All right, so it's gonna be different for everybody. Everybody got different face, structure. Some people heads more square. Mine's is oval. Some people got more narrow bottom. Some people broader cheekbones. Like everybody face is different, so you gotta find what's good for you. That's the whole thing. Unless you go to the barbershop, pay them $20 just to line you up, and then try to keep it crispy yourself for the remainder of the time. And don't forget, if you have company, make sure you tell the ass to close the damn door, because otherwise you're going to have nets like I do. It's not many, it's only seem like two. But it's all because you motherfuckers in and out my door. I don't like that shit. But we're going to find the best liner. Alright, for me, I'm going to place the comb right here at the corner of my mouth. This is at the top of my mustache. And the big part is lined up with the top of my ear. This is where I am going to create my line on me. And you don't want to go all the way down to your mustache. Same process. Make the line go up or away. You want to cut away from the line. So that's it. That's it right there. Alright. Before you forget, do the other side. Hold on. Alright. Small comb. Lip. Mustache. This part top of the ear. And it's okay to turn the comb like this. As long as you keep the middle contacted with your face, you could do this. Because once you get down here, you're gonna have to. Okay. And that's the lining right there. Alright, so now we got our lines. So now, the top of the mustache. If you like the way it look already, don't bother. But if you want to, you're gonna have to comb it again. And we're gonna use the comb again. I usually, everything I do, I freestyle it except for this part. What I've been doing is using this. You can find it, what's this called? It's not called nothing, but anyway, just look for beard liner or something on Amazon. It's gonna give you two styles: the straight joint, you know, you can adjust it, and then you got the round part. See? Then you can adjust it. You cut this off and see I can make a dentation. So the line will be right here. But I want it all the way full. So that's what it will look like with this. And then try to keep this lined up with the top of your beard. See that? That's if you really want a crispy, defined beard. You use that. But for some reason, when I use it, one side always look better than our side. And I end up making this part down too far or push back like this. Always, I find a way to mess it up with this. So I don't even use this no more. Trust me, I had more fuller. I shade all this down. Different designs. But I'm really gonna try my best to have a full beard. So I'm not even gonna use this. This causes mistakes with me. But you guys try it out yourselves. It might work, it might not. See? It's all different types of ways you can use this. It's probably good on somebody else. You try and line up their beard and you don't know how to line beards up. You can use that on them. You can't mess that up then. But doing it on yourself is a little different. Now, we're going to concentrate on the mustache. So, just for this video's sake, we're going to use the comb. I'm going to see if I can figure out. Alright. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn it around this way. Nah, I'm going to keep it this way. Let's try to make it straight. So you guys can't see it. I see it. I'm looking in the mirror. I know where my line at. So, once again, we're going to start in the middle. I'm not finna have a super thin line. I want my mustache to be full. I don't want it thin. So, I'm gonna keep it as high as possible, but lined up in conjunction with the sides. So, about right there, that's down there at the tip top. Alright. You don't really see a difference. I did. I can see the line, and in the camera, you can't really tell. But you look in the mirror, I can tell. I'm just gonna clean up a little bit. I ain't gonna focus on the little tiny hair. This is called detailing. Now we're gonna clean up everything that we didn't get the first time. Little tiny hairs. Let's clean that up and then we'll be done. And guys, when you doing your linings, it don't matter if you, the sides, the top, the bottom, you don't have to push down hard. Just put it on the skin. Apply a little pressure so it won't be like that. Push it down where it stops, and then do your line. Create your line. You gotta visualize it. Do your line. Comb it out. You might see some longer straggling hairs this time. Look on your line. If you see hairs going past your line, cut it off. All right, so I'm gonna leave it like that. It looks better than what it was. So now, another tip. You can clearly see the lining on this side, but you can't hardly see it on this side, right? So another tip is eyebrow pencil or lip liner pencil. You make your line with the pencil, and then you use your brush or comb and comb it down. You need some more color to it, put another line under it, and then use your brush or comb and comb it down. But you don't want to overdo it. That's only even like you going out or you going to take pictures or some shit like that. Just to have this filled in. Because if you guys go to the shop, they'll spray the enhancements in the spots that's not filled in all the way to get a more crispy look for you, but they gonna also charge your ass more. So the beard lineup itself is already $20. So with the enhancement, that could be extra $10. So do it yourself. Make sure you dust your shirt off in the sink. Get your paper towel that you use to clean your liners to wipe all of the hair into the sink. Now, you don't want to rinse the hair down the sink. Am I going to flip the camera over? Probably not. But anyway, let me flip it around. Just make a pile. Make a pile. And then you pick the hair up. Pick it up. Yeah. You pick the hair up and put it in the toilet. Throw it away. Whatever hair you couldn't get, then you will rinse the sink out. Okay. And that's a guide to how to line your beard up. More videos about men's health coming soon. If you like the video, hit the damn like button, people. Help me help you, because otherwise my videos won't get shown on YouTube. If people not hitting the like button, it'll stay at the bottom of the barrel. You gotta hit the like button so it can start popping up in the feeds. And then you being subscribed, you will see the video. I mean, it's other videos I post about different things. I am a hobbyist. Okay, I got different playlists with different things. So you find the one you like and watch it. You bored? Watch the damn playlist. Just watch it. There's a lot of information on these things. And I am not no regular YouTuber. I am a regular person that's saving money in my hobbies. I'm trying to put people on game. You don't have to spend all this money. You could do things yourself. Don't be tricked about the things that you think you need. People will say, oh, you need this, you need that. Or you probably don't need that stuff. You could probably do a cheaper way and save yourself money. So that's in life generally. If I could do it myself, believe me, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try my best. If I can't do it, then I have to pay for somebody else's services. So life is a never ending learning experience. You learn something every day. Somebody at work, a young cat, he can't walk up to me. He showed me a picture of his baby. He I'm trying to get Pampers for my baby, but I don't know what to get. So I'm looking at the picture. I'm like, oh, it's a newborn. So you go to the pepper section, whatever store you go to, and you look for the N on the box. The N stands for newborn. And then he oh, she just turned 1. I was like, well, look for an S on the box of Pampers. That stands for small. Get you either or, because the baby look like it could fit either or. So I told him, look for the S on the box that stands for small. And there you go. So he learned something new today. He I didn't want to bother you, but I ain't know. I said, there's nothing wrong with asking questions. There's nothing wrong with asking people questions. If you don't know something, ask somebody. If that person don't know you, maybe they'll point you in the right direction of somebody else that knows something. Don't be afraid to ask questions about anything in life. Okay? You live, you learn. Then you could be able to pass it down to somebody else. So, circle of life. But anyway, this the tutorial, how to do it yourself, men's health, beard lined up, something slight. I got. Come on, man. I got razor blades and stuff down. I could really do some shit. But for the video, keep it simple. This is a whole different ball game. You gotta actually stretch the skin. You gotta know how to angle this shit and everything. Keep it wet. You can do it dry, but this is dangerous. So I don't tell people to use this because it's easily for you to cut yourself. But anyway, this is at fans level. Sierra activities, because I am a hood barber. I do cut other people's hair. And make sure your barber put new blades. They take the old one, you wash them, take out the old shit, and put a new one in. Okay? That causes razor bumps also. So if you ain't never had bumps and stuff before, and then all of a sudden after you got lined up, you got all these damn bumps and shit, it could be your skin just irritated because you're not used to liners, or basically the shit is dirty and it's not sterilized and it causes a reaction in your skin, bump it up. See, I don't have no hair bumps. Y'all seen how many times I went over it. I don't have no hair bumps. My shit don't look like a Star Crunch. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Like the shit, share it to friends, family. That's it. I'm out. Have a good night, good day, good morning, whatever time it is. I'm finna post it right now.